Welcome back to Arkham Horror 3rd edition. We're playing with Agnes, we're playing with Mark, we're playing a lot of mistakes. I apologize, I've been trying to correct them all. I hope I've sort of caught everything, or at least addressed everything, either through comments or right here. Let's begin. I think this time we're going to start with Agnes. We have all kinds of problems going on right now that are not good. And I think we are going to go ahead and we're going to actually start with her clairvoyance spell. It's an incantation. At the start of your turn, you may test lore. Look at the top card of a number of neighborhood decks up to your test result. Of those, you may choose one of those, you may discard one non-event card. So this lets us get to clues more quickly, and you can spend a remnant instead of taking a sanity damage when you cast a spell. So she's going to do that. She has one remnant. She's going to ditch it. You can do that with a remnant, I'm pretty sure. And the other thing she has here also is, after you cast a spell, you may focus one skill of your choice. So I'm going to do that right now. She's going to focus her observation, I think, because that will then pump it up to 3, and that's good for getting clues and other things. So let me find a token here, +1 observation. So I'm just kind of jumping ahead to do that. All right, so she's cast a spell. She doesn't take sanity damage because she tossed off a remnant, and now she gets to roll 4 dice because she has a lore of 4. Try and get things in camera here. And for every success, she gets to look at a deck. She gets to discard one of them. So, oh my God! Well, 3 1s and a 3. That is absolute garbage. I mean, she can use her just newly gotten focus token to re-roll these, but I think we're going to keep the focus token. Oh man, that was awful. Okay, and that wasn't an action. That was just, this does not say an action. It just says at the start of your turn, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's not an action. So she still has 2 actions. For her first action, she will then investigate this location, because this is what we need to do to forward the story. So it's blue! Oh, that's a special one. Hang on, a blue token. Blue token, we gotta check the card, which is this one. Ritual, profane ritual. When you reveal the blue marker, add card 6 to the codex. Do not remove this card from the codex. All right, codex card number 6. Let's take a look at it. Alright, so this is card 6, Ritual Site. The ground is marked with twisted and overlapping circles of wax and chalk, skulls, wet red corpses, and fetishes adorn stone slabs, the walls and the ground all around. Nice. Clearly this was the site of some mystical ritual. Judging from the prodigious quantities of blood involved, its aim was not benevolent. 2 robed figures draw carved knives and advance toward you. You reclassify the location from past to active ritual site. The space with the blue marker is the ritual site. Reveal cards from the bottom of the monster deck until you reveal 2 cultist monsters. Spawn them at the ritual site. Put the rest on top of the deck in a random order. And as an action, you may remove 5 clues from the scenario to stop the ritual. If you do, remove the blue marker and flip this card. Perform this action only at the ritual site. Let me reread this. You may remove 5 clues from this. Oh, from the scenario to stop the ritual. If you do, remove the blue marker. So a couple of cultists jump out. It's a good thing we have Mark going second. Well, how appropriate that the black cave is the ritual site. She's going to get jumped, so we have to take the monster deck, and we keep going till we find 2 cultists from the back. First one, Coursing Hound, no. Not a cultist. Keening Hound, not a cultist. Occult Ritualist is a cultist, and wow, we're getting some nasty stuff. Tindalos, robed figure. There we go. So these guys that I just pulled out are going to get shuffled and put on the top. Did you say the top or the bottom? Oh, have to read things. 2 cultists, spawn them at ritual site and put the rest on the top of the deck in a random order. Okay, so we just put these back on the top of the monster deck in a random order, which I just did. And showing up in her space, of course, we have a we'll call it ritualist. Spawn at the nearest. It's elusive, a lurker. Place 1 doom on any. Oh God, no! any adjacent space. We can handle it. All right, so it's just going to stay there, and I think this one is going to engage her. So the ritualist is, I guess, trying to continue the ritual or do something funky, and this guy is going to jump her, spawn an unstable space, but it's going to spawn here, because that's pretty much what it said, right? Spawn them at the ritual site. Yeah, so this one spawns at the ritual site. I do believe it's going to engage Agnes then right away. So boom, she is now engaged with the robed figure. Okay, well, that's it, and we add this in. So now we can, at the ritual site, we can start removing clues. We have 3 of them on our sheet, and then once we remove 5 clues, we flip this over. So we have to research some more clues first to see what's happening. Oh my goodness, so that was actually her first action. She's got another action left. She could try and attack this guy that just jumped her and maybe try and get rid of it. That might not be such a bad idea. We've had the Reckoning happen already though, so we don't have to worry about Doom being dropped by cultists. What does she have? She only has strength of 2, but she could cast her spell and take a sanity hit. Let's have a look here. You may test lore in place of strength as an attack action. The monster's attack modifier still applies. This guy does not have an attack modifier. Sorry, this one. So, you know what? She's going to go ahead and cast that spell. It's going to cost her a sanity, which is not great. So she's going to go from 2 sanity damage down to 3. But she'll be rolling 4 dice. And then she gets to focus. I think it says after. After you cast a spell, you may focus 1 skill of your choice. So she gets to focus a skill afterwards. And I do believe she's going to focus lore. I'm going to do it right now so I don't forget. Or maybe she should focus strength. I think she's going to focus her strength. And she has a focus limit of 2, which she's up to now. She's got observation focused once and strength focused once. And now she has to fight the cultist. She's going to be rolling 4 dice as her second action, attack action. Come on! All she needs is 1 success. And she gets 2 successes. A couple of 6s. So she used her spell, Storm of the Spirits, taking a sanity loss, but wiping this dude off of the map. See you later, Mr. Robed Cultist. The Ritualist guy is still sitting here, but he's elusive. He does not engage you, you engage him. Oh man, so we have a ritual site now at the Black Cave. Whew, we're over to Harrington now for his 2 actions. And Mark is delayed, and so his first action is to become undelayed. But we got to go take a look at his character sheet, because when he becomes undelayed, yeah, things happen. Alright, taking a look at Mark here. He is dog. At the start of your turn, if you are delayed, you may focus 1 skill of your choice or recover a sanity. He already has a +1 strength focus, so he's going to recover a sanity. And let's not forget, Sophie's portrait, he can also take a sanity off there. When you use your dogged ability, you can remove 1 sanity. He has 4 remnants piled up. 3 damage on him, though. He has a clue token, which I kind of want him to research or try to through observation. And he's got his 45s though. Alright, so he only has 1 action. And I think he's going to have to maybe move and take out the 1 cultist. He also has a dollar. He can move 3 spaces. I have to think about this. We're just in a bad location up here. We should look for the red marker too, but we have a cultist right here. It's going to come and give him some damage. I wonder, it only would give him 1 damage though. He's got 3 damage and he has the first aid kit. I wonder if he should just go ahead and research this, or maybe try and remove some Doom with lore. But his lore is only 1, so him removing Doom with a ward action is pretty useless. Or he can move here, become delayed again, and try and take this cultist right out. Oh man, decisions. Or he could move and come down here and take the ritual cultist out. But we have... what to do? Mark's strength is a total of 5 plus 3 the automatics. He could probably take out any cultist that he felt like. I think we're going to... sad it is I think we're going to take a move action into the space with the cultist, and he's going to use his ability, which says that he can do an attack, which is his 1-man army. After you end your movement in a monster space or monster spawns in your space, you may become delayed to perform an attack action as an additional action. Well, he's going to do that. He's going to become delayed, and he's getting delayed a lot, but he will now get to attack the robed figure, and this robed figure, I'm sorry dude, I think you're going down. This time no modifier to the attack. Has 1 health. Mark is packing heat, the 45s. He's got 5 strength. He's rolling 8 dice. 8 dice to try and take this guy out. I think we can see that. So we're going to roll the 5 funkies, 3 other ones. He just needs 1 success. Now if he doesn't get 1 success, I don't know, I give up. Here we go. 8 dice. And he only ends up getting 2 successes. He got a 6 and another 6. So still, that's twice as much as he needed to take out the robed cultist. So this guy has been eliminated. And Mark is just going around the board, wiping out everything. And that's basically his second action, or his sort of his first. He's delayed again. And now I'm going to zoom out, and now the monsters go. And now that I think about it, he probably should have come down here and taken out the occult ritualist, because the monsters activate. This guy is elusive at lurker. Place 1 doom on any adjacent space. Well, damn. And that's... does it attack? I don't think it... I have to read this. Oh, sorry. Elusive. This monster does not engage investigators in its space. So it doesn't engage Agnes. But why does it have a sanity loss? So it doesn't engage her. It just spits out a doom. It's a lurker. Place 1 doom on any adjacent location. So I don't think it attacks her. I have to double check that. But it will spit out a doom in an adjacent location, which is actually horrible. So let's put the doom at, oh my god, at the graveyard, I guess. And now, as you can see, we have 5 doom in that location, which means an anomaly has shown up. Thanks a lot, Mr. Ritualist. I gotta double check him, and we'll come right back. Alright, his lurker ability means he will not engage Agnes. He just does bad things, which was spitting out a doom in an adjacent location over here, which means we got an anomaly, but it's going to stay here. I think the sanity damage on this guy means if you engage him and you don't end up taking him out, then you're going to remain engaged with him, I think, even though he's elusive. So he won't engage you, but you can engage him. Lurker, place 1 doom. And elusive is this monster does not. Yeah, so the monster doesn't engage you. You have to actually engage it for it to be engaged. All right, anyway, I think we figured that out. That was the monster phase. Now it's the encounter phase. And because Agnes is not encountering he's not engaged with the occult ritualist, she will get an encounter. She went up first, so she's going to get her encounter now. And she is in the Black Cave once again. But we do now have an anomaly here. So we get an anomaly encounter. She has 2 doom in her location. You find yourself reliving some of the darkest moments of the American Revolution. You suffer 2 horror. Holy God! Abruptly find yourself alongside General Washington. Knock him out of the path of a bullet just in time. You remove 2 doom from your space and gain a remnant. That almost blew her mind! Okay, we remove 2 doom from your space. Holy, gain a remnant, which is good for her casting spells. But she takes 2 horror. Holy, and I think that's all that happens here. You remove 2 doom. Yeah. Wow. Wow, you just suffer 2 horror. There's no way for her to negate that. Ouch. Okay, that was pretty brutal. We got rid of some doom, though, at the occult Black Cave. But we got to put 2 sanity loss in her. She is not in the greatest stable state of mind. She has a Dark Pact. She has 5 sanity damage now, out of 6 total. This is getting dangerous. This is getting very, very dangerous. I'm going to have to look on the board. Oh, you can go to the TikTok club, pay cash to get some brains or sanity back. Oy, yoy, and we have no way to heal sanity anywhere. So this is bad stuff. But she has a remnant. She can cast a spell and blow that instead of taking sanity loss. Wow, she's in rough shape. Oh dear. All right, that was the encounter for Agnes. Now we have to have an encounter for Mark Harrigan. All right, Mark is up here. He just got rid of another cultist like he's going out of style here. He is also going to get an anomaly encounter. He's in a space with 1 doom. And 0 to 1, Aleph Bergamal. The crone walks you through the first lesson, a test lore. Oh, why is it always testing lore for Mark Harrigan? He has a lore of 1. 1! Yes, there it is. 1. Oh my god. Why? Oh, why? He always gets these lore ones. Well, that was absolute garbage. If you pass, if you fail, her teachings are complete gibberish. You suffer a horror. Well, yeah. Mark has no freaking clue what she's talking about. But Mark suffers a horror. That's great. And actually, you know what we're going to do? Once per round when resolving a test, you may suffer 1 damage to re-roll a die. I don't think I was going to say we could re-roll a die to suffer a damage, but I don't think we're going to. I think we're just going to go ahead. It doesn't matter. He's delayed, so he's going to take his horror hit, and it doesn't matter. It's going to go. It's going to go on himself because it's just going to come off when he does his dog. Oh no, he could focus. You know what? We're going to put it on here because he can focus. Oh, he can't. He could use his focus to re-roll. No, we're just going to leave it with that. We're going to put the sanity here. He's delayed his next turn. This is going to come off anyway. Oh my god, back to the board, and now it's the Bag of Doom. That's going to be a lot of fun. Ah, yes, the ever-exciting Bag of Doom. Alright, we're going to put 2 tokens. First one for Agnes. And it is a monster. Oh, man. We get a monster. Well, okay then. We're going to pull a monster out of the back. Oh, it's the cultists are coming out of the woodwork. Spawn at the unstable space. And the unstable space, I make sure I get that right, is the river docks. Yep. So this guy... Oh man, he shows up at the river docks. If he spits a doom in his location, he's gonna... These cultists. Alright, that was the first token. Fantastic. Alright, second token for Agnes is a clue. Okay, we'll get some more clues out on the board. For a clue, we take the top card from the event deck, and it is the River. Rivertown, which is, I believe, currently sitting with an anomaly, but it will get a clue, I believe. I don't think you negate that. So we're going to take the top 2 cards off Rivertown, add it to this one. I'll shuffle them here behind my back as I'm talking. That's where the ritual site is in Rivertown. And we're going to spawn a clue there. I'm pretty sure you do that even if there's an anomaly. I don't know why you wouldn't spawn a clue. It's just you can't get to it until you get rid of all of the doom in the location. Alright. That's Rivertown shuffled up nicely. Alright, we're over to Mark. Mark's first token is going to be a clue. Okay, well, not bad, not bad. I don't mind the clues coming out. And the next place is North Side. And North Side's going to spit out another clue. And I get 2 there. And we're going to take, of course, the top 2 cards off the North Side deck. And once again, I'll just shuffle it here behind. So, not bad. We got a monster and 2 clues, and then we're going to have 1 final token for Mark to pull out here in a second. North Side. Alright, final token for Mark, and it is... blank! Mark likes to pull blanks. Wow, that was actually not a horrible little setup for both of them. They had some pretty grisly stuff going on this episode. Alright, we have 4 doom. Over in the Azathoth card, we have 3 clues on the Azathoth card. Remember, we need to remove 5 of them. Mark Harrigan has a clue on him he could research next time. I don't know. There's just so much going on. So much we have to do, and we never seem to have enough actions. Isn't that how these games go? So thanks so much for watching along. Make sure comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. We're playing Approach of Azathoth.